It's been a little under a year now since Green Squeegee got all 5 world records in Super Mario 64. It was an insane accomplishment, but perhaps what's even more insane is that they're still standing. All 5 records are insane in their own right, but they're not unbeatable despite what some people seem to think. And this isn't just me speculating. There are 2 runners specifically that are on the verge of making history. So in this video, I'll be taking you through all 5 main categories and show you which are the hardest to beat, which are the easiest to beat, and which ones I think are going to be taken down first. And if you happen to only care about 1 or 2 records, you can skip around with the timestamps below. Let's get into it. We're going to start with 120 star. It's a lot of people's favorites, it's the longest category in the game, and it's the record most people care about more than anything. This record is insane, and it's so hard to play good for about an hour and a half, but there are a decent amount of mistakes because of how long the run is. In Squeegee's 135.28, the beginning is ridiculous, but he does lose a bit of time at the end. Because of this time loss, Karen has been able to inch closer and closer to Squeegee's record. Most recently about 16 days ago with a 135.30, just 2 seconds off. Karen's beginning was fine, but he was 22 seconds behind Squeegee going into Upstairs. In Upstairs, he played really good until this happened. Despite this, he got a great tippy, but lost 3 seconds in bits and barely missed the record by 2 seconds.
くそ手震えてんだけど。
Because of how close Karen is, I think this is one of the ones that's probably going to fall first. I mean, he's only 2 seconds off, and his run has plenty of spots where he can make that time up. So, I guess we'll see. Now it's time for 70 star. 70 star is by far the weakest record. Squeegee got a 46.26, and literally just 2 weeks later, Ouija got a 46.35. But what makes this crazy is he was 46 1x pace into Bowser in the Sky. So let me show you this run. Ouija had a best pace ever of 46.12 going into Bowser in the Sky. And then this happened. After losing 23 seconds in Sky, Ouija was still able to get second place, only 9 seconds behind Green Squeegee. Ouija's entire run was honestly pretty much perfect. There are small mistakes, of course you're going to make mistakes in a 50-minute run, and if not for what I'm about to tell you, then I would say this record is the next to fall. Squeegee's 16-star record is widely regarded as maybe his best speedrun ever, but despite that, look at this.
Dude, what the fuck? What? How did I just pull this out of my asshole, dude? What? Dude. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? How did I just pull that out of my fucking... I need to close my door. What? What the fuck?
Many call Squeegee's 14.35 a perfect run, but Ouija just got a 14.36, and it's not perfect. So how? Okay, it's gonna sound dumb, but people are just better at the game now. Ouija didn't really add much, but by just being better at the game, he was able to make 2 huge mistakes and still come within a second of what many would call a mistakeless speedrun. At the very beginning in Womp's Fortress, he lost about 3 seconds bonking on Wild Blue.
God, man.
And then after playing pretty much perfect, and then getting 2 perfect BLJs, this happened.
Dude.
Even though he clipped into the stair perfectly and did everything else perfectly, he didn't have enough speed, and just barely didn't go into the hole. Despite that, of course, he closed out a 14.36, and I think it's pretty clear that he can save time and beat that run, and maybe even beat Squeegee's record. So while Squeegee's 16-star record is maybe the best record here, Ouija might just be able to beat it. But obviously, this is easier said than done. Alright, now here's the part I've been dreading this entire time. Good ol' 1 star. Now, if you're unaware, I have been pretty close to this record. A few times. No, no, no. I have a very personal relationship with this category. It's maybe what you would call Stockholm syndrome. Though I'm only 8th place, I swear to you, I've been on record pace. Okay. And I can confirm that the 656 is a very good speedrun, but it can be beaten, so let me show you. If you look at 2nd place, you have Parsi with a 659. He's only 3 seconds off, and he made a few big mistakes. The entire beginning of his run was really good, but in BLJs he made some mistakes, and then got some bounces in throws, losing himself about 3 or 4 seconds, which is about where the world record is. Now, this is the closest anybody has been to the 1-star record so far, but I don't think he has plans to go any further because he wasn't even running 1-star when he got this. He was running 0-star. So somebody else is gonna have to step up, and well, I mean, that might just be me, but we'll see. Either way, let's move on to 0-star, Parsi's actual category. Apart from Parsi, CJ, and myself, nobody has really made any movement in the top 10 in 0-star. And of the 3 of us, Parsi is really the only one that can get it right now. Sweegee's 615 is insane, especially considering that you have to do ultimate DDD skip, which is maybe the hardest trick in the game. Parsi didn't do ultimate DDD skip, and he lost a few seconds in Bowser in the Sky, so if Parsi really wanted, if he did ultimate DDD skip, saved the time in Sky, then well, Parsi could definitely get this record. So I wouldn't write 0-star off. But 0 and 1-star definitely have a smaller chance of being broken because 16-star is only a second off and 120-star is only 2 seconds off. Now, my official opinion is I think 120-star will fall first. Karen has been actively running. He's only 2 seconds off in an hour-and-a-half speedrun, so I think it's going to be him. But if Ouija were to come back to 70, if Ouija keeps grinding 16, then he could definitely take down one of those 2 records. Either way, Mario 64 is fucking awesome, and it's really hard to grind for these records, so please show support to specifically Karen and Ouija. Mentally, grinding against these records is so hard, especially when you have the pressure of being the first to beat Sweegie. It is rough, and I can tell you that from experience. But as soon as one of the dominoes falls, I think the rest will follow. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it all the way through the video, definitely subscribe if you want to be updated if one of these records falls, and have a great day. Also, if you can't tell, I'm the one who edited this video, and I also didn't script it, so if it sucks, definitely let me know. I'm just trying some new stuff, trying to have more fun with YouTube, but thank you guys.